You know that feeling when you land on a local business website and something just feels a little bit off, like the way it's written isn't quite for a normal human being? Well, today, we're going to go on a little investigation. And our main piece of evidence is a seemingly ordinary emergency plumbing website from Illinois. We're about to uncover a secret language that's been hiding in plain sight all along.
So, I was digging through this plumber's website, and way down, past all the stuff about leaky pipes, I found this, a pretty detailed history of a local music festival, complete with a date from over a century ago. And this little paragraph right here, this is the central mystery we're gonna unravel.
I mean, really think about it. Why on earth is a company that you call to fix a burst pipe giving you a history lesson on the New York Philharmonic's 1905 performance? It seems totally random, doesn't it? Well, I promise you it's not. It is a very deliberate clue, and we're going to follow it to figure out what is really going on here.
Okay, so to solve this big mystery, we have to start small. We have to start with the words themselves. So first up, let's crack the keyword code.
The very first thing you'll probably notice is how weird some of the phrasing is. You see things like emergency plumbing, plumber near me, just kind of jammed together over and over again. Now, real people don't talk like that. It feels clunky, almost robotic, right? And that's our first big clue that maybe, just maybe, the main audience for this text isn't actually human.
And you see it again here. They're not writing beautiful sentences, they're building phrases that are designed to perfectly match something you'd type into a search bar.
You see the pattern, right? The key ingredients are always there, the thing they do and the place they do it. So why this relentless, almost obsessive repetition? Well, the answer is actually pretty simple. This is why. It's all about something called search engine optimization, or SEO. This website is speaking a very specific language, one that's designed to be understood by search engines like Google. It is strategically stuffing itself with the exact phrases it thinks you, a potential customer with a leaky faucet in Ravinia, are going to type into that search box. This text isn't just text, it's an answer just waiting for someone to ask the right question.
All right, so let's move on to the next piece of the puzzle. Now that we've cracked the code of the words, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture, the actual anatomy of the website itself.
So just take a look at this list of services. It is exhaustive. I mean, you've got your normal stuff, right? Toilet repair, sure. But then you have hydrojetting, gas line installation, even medical and laboratory plumbing. The goal here isn't just to tell you what they do. It's to cast a super wide net, to create a hook for every possible plumbing problem someone might ever search for.
And it's not just about what they do, it's about where they do it. The site lists town after town after town: Arlington Heights, Deerfield, Glencoe, Highland Park, Ravinia. This is a digital map of their entire service area, and it's designed to make sure that if you search for plumber in Wilmette, boom, this site has a really good shot at popping up.
So here's where it all clicks together. Those repetitive keywords, they're there to match your exact search. That gigantic service list, it's there to catch any and all plumbing queries. And the long list of suburbs, that's to prove they're a local option for dozens of different towns. Every single one of these seemingly strange features has a cold, hard, logical purpose behind it.
Okay, we've gathered the evidence, we understand the keywords, we understand the structure. Now it's time to bring it all home and finally solve the central mystery. Why the history of the Ravinia Music Festival?
To get the answer, you have to think like a search engine for a second. Its number one job is to give you the best, most relevant result. So let's say 10 different plumbers all list Ravinia on their website. How does the search engine decide which one is truly the most local, the most authentic business for that area?
Well, it becomes a game of providing proof. So, step 1, you tell the search engine what you do by listing all your services. Easy enough. Step 2, you tell it where you do it by listing all the towns. But step 3 is the masterstroke. To really stand out, you have to prove your connection to that place with unique, detailed local knowledge that some generic out-of-town competitor couldn't just easily copy and paste.
And there it is. That's the solution. That little paragraph about the New York Philharmonic in 1905, it was never meant for you, the customer with the clogged drain. It is a powerful, screaming signal to the search engine. It says, hey, we don't just work in Ravinia, we know Ravinia. We know its history, we know its culture. It is the ultimate flex of local authenticity.
So, mystery solved. But what's the bigger picture here? This isn't just about one plumbing website in Illinois.
This little investigation actually pulls back the curtain on the fundamental rules for how the entire local web works.
So here's the bottom line. When you're looking at a website for your local dentist or a roofer or a mechanic, you are very often not just looking at a digital brochure. You are seeing a carefully constructed argument. It's an argument made not with beautiful language, but with keywords and lists and local trivia, all of it designed to persuade an algorithm that they are the ones who deserve to be at the very top of your search results.
And that leaves us with one last thought. Now that you can see this pattern, now that you know this hidden language exists, what other stories are you going to find? Go look at your local pizza place's website or your mechanics. What are they telling the search engines that they aren't telling you directly? The web is absolutely full of these hidden conversations. And now, you know how to listen in.